Hey, this is the Soul Fantasy Podcast. Thank you for 1/27/2020. Let me take 1 second. Rest in peace, Kobe Bryant. He lived 5 minutes away from me when he was a kid. So I basically grew up with him. He went to basketball. He played basketball against my high school. So just letting you guys know. I didn't know him too well, but I've seen him all the time. So. All right, this is January 27th. It's a 6-game slate. 2 7 p.m. games and 4 8 p.m. area games. 1-9. Houston is the late game. Target those Houston guys. Top injuries today are Russell Westbrook and James Harden. So now you're going to have to target Donovan Mitchell now that Westbrook's out. Napier's price was jacked up to $17 from $13 on Yahoo. Now, Dragic and Nunn are out, so Hero's in. They're the main injuries that I'm worried about, other than Westbrook and Harden. Now, these are the values that you're going to have to play today. I have a little formula for you. You're going to play 2 values, 2 Houston values, either Austin Rivers, Clemens, Gordon, or whoever else you can find. Daniel House. You can play Delon Wright. If Jimmy Butler's questionable, if he's out, you can play waiters. All right. So the sole value play of the day on Yahoo and Fanduel is Eric Gordon. You can't play him on DraftKings. He's $7K. All right. Now, $10 Ben McLemore. That's another Houston value you can put in. There's a lot of Houston values today. Play at least 2 in all your lineups. If you have Yahoo, play Gordon in all your lineups. There's a reason why DK raises prices so high like that. They know when guys are going to go off. Usually. Not all the time. You might get fucked, but whatever. Now, Bruce Brown Jr. is in play. Joe Ingles is in play. Now, the super studs of the day are Zach LaVine, DeRozan, the baby stud is Aldridge, Luka Doncic, and Vukovic has a low ceiling. All right, Vukovic has a low ceiling. Doncic has a high ceiling. That's concluding the Twitter show. Now, this is exclusively on YouTube. So if you want to change over to YouTube to watch the rest of this video, go to YouTube. Because Twitter is only about 2 minutes or so. So I'm going to say cut. And that's when I know that the video is going to go to YouTube. So now, with our hardcore in-depth, research, I'm going to go a little further. You can have Larry Nance's 13 on Yahoo, 55K on DK. Thad Young has not been performing. He's been very disappointing, and they raised him to $18. That means he's probably going to perform today. The top 2 centers today are Towns and we call him Cat, I guess. Cat and Andre Drummond. He's 9,649 Yahoo. So Towns is more on DK than Drummond. Drummond is lower on DK, but higher than Towns on Yahoo. So the prices are a little mixed up today. Other centers to consider are Gobert and Vukovic. The sole fade of the day, Clint Capella. He doesn't get much difference whether Harden and Westbrook are in or out. So, now, I'm going to go to this next. This page, this is a super page. All right, the Soul super page. Now, this is my new magic book. You're going to have tons of research in here. You don't have to do the research. You don't have to watch the longer videos. This is a shorter video with all the research jammed in from other sources, all different sources, all over the internet, and basically that's where people go these days, in the fucking internet. So, Cavs, Tristan Thompson has had a few bad days. He gave me a 10. I was like, and then, now I don't want to play him, but he might go off sooner or later, but is he going to keep giving you 10s? So Bagley the third is out. Keep your eye on the Kings guys. The top stud of the day, well, according to Draft Dashboard, is Luka the Bazooka Doncic, sole stud of the day, versus OKC. The sole expensive mid-grade of the day is DeAndre Fox. He's 8K. The sole super sleeper of the day, who I guess he's going to be chalky, but he might have a lot of value. Donovan Mitchell. He might have a really good game because he doesn't have anybody defending him. He's probably just going to keep putting up point after point. So you put him in there with some other studs. Try to put him in there. Just try to put him in there. Now what other people think to play Chris Dunn, I'm saying fade Chris Dunn and put Tom Satoransky in. He scored me 40 fantasy points. Everybody said, why are you playing Tom? I put Tom the fuck in there and he got me 40 points and I doubled my money up. Now, James, the forehead, white, is 4,800. I don't call him a forehead. I heard somebody call him that. 4,800 on FanDuel. Wow, that's still cheap. Once again, Houston has all the safe value, but don't forget, you can play more than one Houston guy on your slate at the same time, on your lineup. You don't have to just put one Houston guy in and be like, oh, I'm scared, only one guy's going to do good. Put two in, put three in, who cares? Now you're going to have tons of money for top value plays. I don't think you have to just roster one. Roster a bunch of them today. They're the value plays of the day. Don't forget about them. Don't try to look for other crappy value players that you think you're magically going to make great. No, you're not going to make them great. They're not going to be good. They're still going to suck. Just because you think they're going to be good doesn't mean they're going to be good. This is the mistake I make all the time. I'm like, oh, this little value guy, look at him. He's so low owned. He's going to be so great. Nah, he still sucked. Now, once again, the cheap super studs, DeRozan and Zach LaVine. He's a stud. He's turning into a stud. DeRozan's not a stud, but he can go hard at the end of a game and cover your money. Now, Balanik and Waiters are my little sleepers. The sole sneaky sleepers, Balanik and Waiters. So wait your table and win your lineup. All right, the sole play of the day on FanDuel and Yahoo. Eric Gordon, 4,400 on FanDuel, 1,500 on Yahoo, but 6,900 on DK. All right, once again, rest in peace, Kobe Bryant. He died today in a tragic helicopter accident. He lived 5 minutes away from me when I was a kid growing up until he moved to LA. I'm from Philadelphia, Lower Marion area. You know, that's where I hang out usually these days. So if you want to play Houston, go with Joe Ingles and Donovan Mitchell. Donovich is 4,900 on DK and 48 on FanDuel. Joe Ingles should be low owned, we think. Fade Jalen Nardi, who's coming off a sore thumb. Every time I've seen guys come off sore thumb injuries, they still slump. He's a sole slumper of the day. Get rid of him. Aaron Gordon, if Butler's out, play him. If Butler's out, he's due for a 50 burger, they say. He's 5,900 on DK, 5,700 on FanDuel. He'll at least get you 30, but he might get you 50 if you're lucky, if you can find his little diamond in the rough that he has. The trick today is to play Houston value and find the right studs. Find the right studs to play with the Houston value. What stud are you going to put in with them? If you pick the wrong one, you're going to lose because a lot of people are going to have the Houston guys, but that's what you got to do. The sole baby stud of the day is Aldridge. Bigs versus Chicago, 7,200. Big men versus Chicago with big dinglings can score pretty big. Now, centers versus Chicago and larger power forwards, you usually roster against Chicago because they go off every time. The last value play of the day I'm going to give you is Seth Curry. So, play two Houston values with either Luka and Cat or Drummond and Cat or Luka and Drummond. Try to throw them in. Rest in peace, Kobe. The soul show is out.